Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the vlog, or welcome to the first day of the vlog. Today is Monday, May 27th. Yeah, May 27th. It's a little bit late. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I've been working today. All right, let's do the curly method. I just brushed my hair and I feel like there's hair everywhere. We're trying the curly method, though I don't think my hair is curly. I think it's wavy. I have scoured the internet. I've listened to your recommendations, all of the above, to find some of the best products that I thought would work for my hair while not breaking the bank, okay? I don't want to spend a ton of money just in case for some reason I don't actually have pretty wavy hair. I think I do, okay? Let me throw in some video. This is what my hair looks like. I washed it, brushed it, and then went to bed with like damp-ish, like pretty much 90% dry hair, and this is what it looked like. I do think that because I bleach my hair, it's not gonna lay exactly how I would want because I do have that bleach damage. But this tells me, and just based on my experience, that I probably have wavy hair. I have very coarse, thick hair. And then I think I have a video of what it looks like straight, though I'll just show you this. I put a straightener to it yesterday. I washed it Saturday night, blow dried it, went to bed Sunday, straightened it, and I didn't do anything to it today besides put some dry shampoo in it. And this is what it looks like. So now that we're all caught up, let me show you my arsenal of products. This I already own. It's the Pureology 21 Essential Benefits. I call it 21 spray, but I'm using this as my conditioning spray. I love this stuff. I use it every single time I get out of the shower. Plus I already own it. So technically it's free because I didn't have to buy it. Then I bought the RECS Hydrating Curl Cream. In my research, you use the spray, like a spray and conditioner, a cream, and then a mousse. So this is the cream that I bought. 72-hour curl defining cream. And then the mousse I picked out is from Shea Moisture. Cocoa and hibiscus. Frizz-free is very important. I have frizzy hair. Frizz-free curl mousse. And then I did buy this brush because the videos I watched, most people had special brushes, though none had this exact one, but those other brushes were very expensive. So, and this one wasn't cheap. This was $10 for a hairbrush, but it says Curl Activating Detangler. I love Eco Tools. I use a lot of their like makeup sponges and brushes and stuff. So we bought this, and then I did stock up on my, oh, I thought I bought 2 shampoos. I used this more recently and really liked it, used all of it, so I bought this again. It's the RECS Acidic Color Gloss Shampoo and Conditioner. So let's go wash our hair. I'm gonna wash with this. Shampoo twice always, condition once. And then when I get out, we'll work together. So many people do brush their hair. I'm going to brush it, and I cannot sleep with wet hair. Because I have so much hair, it's like 5 to 7 business days before it dries, okay? I cannot go to sleep with wet hair. So I can't like plop method, it will never dry. I know you're gonna say it will, it will not. I promise you, I've had this hair my whole life. Plop method, t-shirt method, it will not dry. Well, t-shirt method, I could use like instead of a towel, but I can't do plop, like dunk it and plop, it will literally never dry. I do have a diffuser. You know what, we'll talk about that when we get there. So let me charge this little light, do a little bit of work on the computer, wash my hair, and then we'll come back and see if I can make it wavy and pretty. Okay, welcome back. Just so it's not so dark back there. I don't know why it looks like my eyes are black underneath. They're not in real life. I don't know why it looks like that. That doesn't matter. Let me take my hair out. I have these hair towels from Amazon. I got them years ago, but they're t-shirt, like soft t-shirt material. So that's what I used. I've only been sitting, it's been like 10 minutes since I got out of the shower. 21 spray. Brush with our Eco Tools brush. Is this a mistake? Should I not be brushing it? I saw so many videos of people that did brush their hair. Oh, I like this hairbrush though. My hair is thick, so a lot of times like with shorter bristles or soft bristles, I can't feel it through my hair, but I can. I'm just gonna take this towel and squeeze to get some of that water out. All right, here we go. Styling cream. The videos I watched, they used a ton. So, is that too much? Oh, it smells good. We're gonna flip it over and scrunch. Though I did see some people say use prayer hands. So let's take it back. Let's use prayer hands. Get a little bit more. Let me make sure I get it at the root too. Do I brush it after this too? Wait, am I supposed to be scrunching? Now that I'm standing here, I realize I don't know anything. Apply to palms, rub hands together, then apply in sections evenly through damp hair, working through to end. Style as desired. Can be applied, reapplied to dry hair to tame frizz. I don't think that I'm supposed to brush it. All right, let's go in with the mousse. This one says, shake well, divide damp hair into sections, apply 2 to 3 pumps to each section and comb through. We're supposed to comb it? Oh no. Okay, we're gonna scrunch this. Oh, this smells good. I have to film tomorrow. My hands are slippery. Okay. This smells so good. I think that was the least expensive thing. I want to make sure these front pieces get a bunch because that's where most of the bleach is. Just hold for a second. I do have a diffuser. Okay, that's what I was gonna say earlier. I have a diffuser. I've never used it. I need to Google how to use it, but people say that it takes forever to diffuse their hair. I feel like we should just go for it. I'm gonna let this sit for a second and just air dry because it's still like sopping wet. And I don't know, do I let it air dry before I diffuse it? I feel like I have a lot of questions. I thought I had all my questions answered. Okay, I watched a TikTok. Let's try this. This is my blow dryer. It's Revlon. I'm not sure of the style. I'll link it down below, but I like it because it's easy to blow dry and it twists. And it came with this diffuser. I was a little bit worried for a second because I found this one in my drawer first, which clearly doesn't attach because it's round. I don't have another blow dryer, so I don't know where that came from. So we're gonna slide. Every video I find says diffuse upside down. The one that I found said to hover first, medium on high, like high speed, medium heat, hover first. And then once the roots are dry, you can go in. So I am going to time lapse you because I don't know what's about to happen. So get ready for some funky music. Figured out how to lock this. It kept slipping. I was going to tell you, like, this is totally not worth it, but it locks in. Step number 1 was diffuse the roots around the edges. Like, don't actually touch your hair. Step 2, same speed, warm but high speed. So warm heat, high speed. And you're going to wait to turn it on until you get your hair in the diffuser. So she said, put your hair in it. That might be too big. And once you get all your hair in it, then you turn it on, hold it for 20 seconds. And then she said, turn it off before you take it out. Why didn't anyone tell me? Oh, I hope that you're gonna stay there. Why didn't anyone tell me that that takes so long? My hair's not even dry. But here's what we have so far. Like all that's wet right there. Let me hit it one more time while we're sitting here. Am I doing this right? It just takes so long, right? But I've heard that. I don't think I can do it anymore, y'all. My arms are so tired. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it alone. I feel like this is a good start. It's definitely wavy. Down here is still pretty wet though. Hold on, let me turn to the side. Okay, maybe I do have wavy hair. You can tell, like I mentioned, these front pieces, because they've been bleached so much, they don't quite look like the rest of them. I think it's gonna look better once it's dry. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm actually going to, is this a no-no? I don't know. To clip, I'm not gonna run my fingers through it, but just clip it back. Is that bad? I don't know, because how else am I supposed to function and like cook dinner? I'll show you what it looks like in the morning. We're done for now. All right, y'all, it is the next day. I was gonna say the next morning, but it's not. It's like 12:30. I just put sunblock all over my face because I'm gonna run out and do some errands. I did put it up. Okay, here's what it looks like next day. Though I didn't put it up until this morning. I think it's completely dry. I think the product is just too heavy. Like it doesn't feel like bouncy and light. I feel like I should be picking apart the pieces. So I think that is a product issue. But I think this shows me that I do have some texture to my hair. It's a good start. You know what I mean? I don't know if this looks any different than when I just shower and brush it and let it air dry. I don't think the products really gave me any more definition. I've moved back filming, like I've rearranged some things so that you're actually seeing this sooner than a different video because I didn't like my hair and I didn't want to film with it. Again, there is potential. This is just not my favorite and it just feels heavy. And my hair is already heavy, so I don't like that feeling. Again, like I feel like I could piece apart. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Anyway, okay, so that's that. That is the hair update. I probably won't see you again today. Again, running errands. And then tomorrow, oh, I'll see you in the morning. We have something tomorrow morning. I'll see you in the morning. I was going to explain everything, but I'll see you then. Officially from my face, it is 10:20 in the a.m. I am headed to a microneedling appointment. I haven't done this in so long. It's been months, several months, because I think I was supposed to go. I had scheduled an appointment for like March or April and then ended up canceling or rescheduling, whatever. The point is, we're going right now. I would love to get on a really good regimen of skincare things with Sarah. Y'all know I see Sarah over at Soleil Med Spa. I'll link them down below if you're interested. I actually, the very first time I ever did microneedling, I took y'all with me, Instagram, and posted it over there. I did bring my tripod today. I also brought a smaller, like less conspicuous, it's like a magnet, so I could use this instead, but I do have my big tripod so that I can film it for y'all. It would just be a time lapse. Like it's not going to be anything in depth. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to the point. I would like to get on a really good regimen with her because I see all of these people that talk about how great microneedling is. And when you ask dermatologists, estheticians, Sarah in particular, she's like, I think the best course of action, like the best thing you can do if you're going to do one thing would be microneedling. So that's why we do microneedling. But I am noticing, you know, as I get older, and this may not apply to everyone or people watching maybe like, you know, you don't look like you have wrinkles or whatever. Okay. I can see them and I call them fine lines, but someone made a comment a while back when I said fine lines and wrinkles. I think of them differently. I think of fine lines like these little lines I have here. I think of wrinkles as like a sagging of the skin. Is that not true? That's how I think of it. Anyway, so I've seen people, and Sarah's told me she has patients, clients that come in that aren't comfortable or don't want to do like Botox and fillers, like patients a lot older than me, like 50s, that would benefit from Botox to fix the problems that they have or that they think they have. You know what I'm saying? But they go for microneedling instead. And she had this, I think it was her that showed me a picture of a woman who had done microneedling like every 4 weeks for a year, like consistently. And she looked like at the end of that she had a facelift. Like it looked incredible. So I don't think I need to do it every single month for a year, just for these like few lines here and then maybe a couple here. What I really want to, I talk about this every time I realize as I'm saying this, the like unevenness of my skin tone, and that's from just sun damage. But we're working on it. So I'm gonna say, listen, Sarah, whatever you tell me to do to get rid of those few little lines, and I want just even skin tone. That's what I want. I can deal with like some of the redness that I have from like slight rosacea. I do have a few freckles, like things I can deal with that. I just want it to be overall, like for the most part, even. and those few lines gone. So that's what I'm going to tell her today. Hopefully she lets me film. If not, we'll talk about what happened afterwards. But this is probably my 5th or 6th microneedling treatment over the last couple of years. I think the best way to see results is consistency. And I think once you do it after your, like say I do it every month for 6 months and I achieve what I want, then it's just like maintenance. And I think you can just do it like a couple times a year. I need to ask her about that. But anyway, that's the plan. Let's see if the next clip you see is me getting microneedled. Okay, this is the after. I did buy some product, which I'm very excited about. I don't know if you can get it online yet. I bought the eye cream the last time I was here, and I just ran out. It lasted so long, and that I noticed the biggest difference in just these under eye little puffy parts and brightness. So I did buy another one of those. So we are on a regimen every 4 to 6 weeks. She said probably 5 of them total, and just how to use products and stuff in between. My face, not really my face, but my lips are so numb. So I'm gonna go home, do a mask that they provide, and then relax. I'm not doing anything else. I did my bit of grocery shopping this morning, you saw. And that's the plan. Just girly things, you know? Just trying to get my skin in tip-top shape. Happy Thursday. It's a bit in the afternoon. It's 4 p.m. after 4. Is it 4:05? Am I right on the screen? Let's do a bit of book recommendations. Oh, here's my skin. It's only the next day. I used the pre-approved like face wash and moisturizer that they give you this morning, and then I just took a shower. A very lukewarm shower because you can't get like steam and stuff on your face. And then used it, again, face wash and moisturizer that they give you. So here's what we look like. It will only get better. I read on my Kindle. It's been a while since I've done a book recommendations. I think it was around the holidays when I did it. I don't even know if I did it on, she just had a bone. That's what she's like trying to find extras. I don't know if I even did it on YouTube. I may have just done it on like TikTok and linked it. I may have, again, I don't remember, but I read on my Kindle and I only read Kindle Unlimited books, the free ones. I've never paid for one. Well, like a real book, like at a bookstore, yes, but not on my Kindle. So let's start with my favorite book of all, well, since the last book recs that we did. It's called How Does It Feel? I'll put pictures of the books here. I'll link them down below too. I'll link my Kindle if you are interested. It's incredible. I probably read 5, 6, 7 books a month. I may not read all the way through, but you get what I'm saying. It's incredible. So here's what the book looks like. It's called How Does It Feel? There are 2 books in the series. It's more of like a supernatural, another world type book. The first one was so good. And then I had to wait for the second one. Oh, I didn't write it down. Anyway, there's the second one. I have downloaded it. It's free as well. But for some reason, I feel like I can't get into it. I can't get past chapter 1, but this first one was so good. So I recommend reading the first one and the second one back to back. I think what happened to me was that I read the first one and then had to wait. There's that. Also, I would like to tell you, if you don't like filthy books, don't read these, okay? These are not inspirational. These are not how-tos. They're entertainment purposes only. So if you don't like that, definitely do not take my recommendations. I read a couple of books in the Psycho Shifters series. I want to say like the first 2 or 3. There's several in that series. The first 2 or 3 were really good. So I am recommending them. I just felt like it kind of got repetitive. That's all. This is also like supernatural shifters type feel. I liked it, so I'm recommending it. But again, I didn't get past like the 2nd or 3rd book. Oh, I did have a note on here while we're talking about like supernatural, otherworldly type things. There was a book called Morning Glory Milking Farm, which went viral on TikTok. It's free on Kindle Unlimited. I downloaded it. However, it's not written in first person. It's written in 3rd person. And I just can't get into that. For some reason, I wanted to say, I said this, I said that versus she said this, she said that. And that's how that one is written in 3rd person. But I'm including it because is it worth it? So many people said it was really good. So if I need to get past that, I can. I'm asking for your help. Do I need to get past that and read it? Let me know. All right, let's talk about Camera Shy. That was a really good one. It was about a woman like is a little camera shy, obviously by the title, and her neighbor kind of helps her come out of her shell a little bit. That one was good. Wild Love, Elsie Silver. I always want to call her Elise, but it's spelled E-L-S-I-E. That one was a really good one. She does really good books, and I feel like Wild Love was a newer one, but it's free on Kindle Unlimited. Again, I downloaded it. That's more of like a best friend's little sister type trope. Pretty Rings and Broken Things, if you like a love interest with money, billionaire status, which is crazy to me. Like, millionaire is a lot of money, right? And then they just step it up a notch to billionaire, which is insane. But anyway, if you like that sort of thing, I did like that one too. Oh, I also have The Sweetest Oblivion on here. That one's a little bit dark. It's sort of like arranged marriage-ish, which is usually not my thing. But again, it went viral on TikTok and I read it and I did really like it. Just keep in mind, like, a lot of these books have, like, the female characters are a lot younger, and I don't like that. Like, if you have any recommendations for the leads that are really all parties involved in the book are older, like if I start to read a book and she's a teenager, I'm not reading it. He or she is a teenager, I'm not reading it. I want to read something about people my age, like around my age. So if you have any good recommendations for that, then let me know. Last one we have is called The Sacrifice. The Ritual was one I read before. The Sacrifice I read recently. It is like college age, which is not terrible. That one's really dark. Really, really dark. So keep that in mind. They all have, I think most of these books usually these days have trigger warnings. So read them before you're like trying to read anything. I did just download The Priest, which a lot of people talk about. And then I have God of Malice. I haven't read it yet, but again, that's one that a lot of people talk about. So there are my book recommendations, some questions for you as well. If you have any recommendations for characters that are like in their 30s, like just tell me your recommendations and I'll look them up, okay? That's it. That's a wrap. I will link everything down below. I hope that you enjoyed this bit of a girl time vlog. We did our hair. We went and got a facial. We talked about book recommendations. So if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Hope you're having a good Saturday, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.